Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today from our friends at Hunkydory Crafts, we have a whole selection of moonstone cutting dies for iris folding. So here is a card using the cupcake that I made. And not only do we have the glass of bubbly, birthday cake, happy new home, baby's arrival, all the celebrations. We've got the celebrations A6 paper folding pad, which has got all these beautiful solid colors plus these beautiful papers with gorgeous metallic finish. I can't wait to show you what else I come up with, so come back and play with us. All right, my first little card is Baby's Arrival with these adorable little footprints. Isn't that just the sweetest? So I'm going to tell you what I used on this first. So we've got Luscious Lace. This is brand new for us from hot off the press, 6x6 pattern cardstock. I used the 6x6 because on my 5x6.5 inch card, I can just make this a little bit smaller and then trim off the excess, and then I just used it right here along the top. This is the back of what's on this one. And then I also used this really pretty lace border cutting die right here, right across the top to cover that little seam between the two papers. I also added two kinds of ribbon here from our light pink ribbon set and attached that. The little hugs right there is from the We're Together Pearl and Pastel cutting die, dazzle set, whole set in here. I'll link those down below where you can see all the colors. All right, so for this one, I used the A6 little paper pad for celebrations, and I used these colors right here, these 3 shades of pastel pink. I'm going to show you how these work, but here's what the dies look like right there. They're 2 separate little feet, so you can kind of put them in any, you can even put a third one if you have a larger card, third little footprint so they're walking. I really love these. I think they're really adorable, and I just love those soft little colors. And of course there's plenty of blues in here too, if you want to go the blue direction. All right, so also we have got the little Happy New Home. Now this one, yes, they're using it for the new home. Here's the little die, but I wanted to do sort of like a little Valentine with it. So we've got the little I love you, and in the windows we've got little hearts. And I used Joyful Christmas 6x6 pattern cardstock. I say this all the time, you guys, this is not just for Christmas. It's got these fantastic plaids here. Only a few of these have, I think it's this one, and this one, and this one. There's 4 out of the whole set that have snowflakes or Christmas trees on them. The rest of these are just fantastic year-round plaids to use. So I've got my little black plaid right back here. This is a 5x5 card. And then I used the sort of wonderful grays and then mixed the different reds and the yellows on here, little green trees. This all came from this 6x6 folding pad. And then of course adding the adorable little heart dazzle stickers in the windows. And then we've got, this is the primary color script greeting dazzle stickers. Now we call them primary because they're the red, yellow, blue, but we've also added in green and black and brown. Here's the red ones that I used, which were so cute for I love you. All right, now we've also got the champagne here for a glass of bubbly. This is what this one looks like. It's just the one champagne with the little bubbles. Here I used this one right here. This is the metallic gold. I went ahead and used the Luscious Lace again on this card and just cut it down. This is a 5x6.5 inch card. Cut that down and matted that with some of the gold metallic cardstock right here. And then use the arch cutting die, which I forgot to grab, link that down below. I used my arch cutting die to die cut both of these champagne glasses, and then used those little bubbles right here. I just cut those out of the same papers that were used for the iris folding here and just put those above. We've got this little happy anniversary dazzle greetings that come in all these nice finishes: silver, copper, white, black, gold. And for the metallic gold, you'll notice that there's some like glue on here, and I wasn't really happy with the finish at the end. I noticed that it was just a little fussy when doing my artwork on here with my iris folding. So if I had to do it again, I'd recommend using the glitter cardstock. I'm gonna link them down below for both of them, but it's sort of in a hindsight and preference. I wanted to share that with you, that there are other options as well. All right, so let's go back to the cupcake, and I'm gonna show you how you do this. So we've got our little cupcake die. This one's got 3 pieces. And what I did with my cupcake, here we go, right here, I actually took my 6.5 by 5 inch and I cut some paper here this is from Perfect Little Prints. It's got this wonderful green floral, and I matted it with some pink cardstock. And then I just cut that all down a little bit smaller. And then I took my die right here and I placed it here, and I cut away these 2 pieces right here. Okay, how great is that? I'm going to put these, how cute would this be to put this right inside your card? Turn this over, because remember it's pink cardstock on the back. And how cute to put that on the inside of your card. Or, you guys, it's a great card focal for a whole nother card. So this is going to be sort of the card topper, all right? And you're going to turn this over, and you're going to use your whole iris folding pattern from this side, all right? And then when we're all done doing what I'm going to show you here, we're going to use foam tape. We like to use our giant wheel of foam tape, and you take strips of that and put it all around here, and then you turn it over, and then you're putting it on your card, and this is what you're getting, okay? So let's take a look on how to do this. I should also mention right here, I used 8 labels for your greetings cutting die. I used this one right here. And then I also used Tiny Words and Phrases Dazzle stickers, which are right here in the gold, and then added just a little pink Jewel Dazzle sticker at the top and bottom, just to create that little label, and then foam taped it, little pink ribbon right there. All right, so we got that all taken care of. So the pattern, you guys, is on the inside. If you guys enjoy things like our diamond painting kits that we have and things like that, where when you're creating this, it's just sort of like an activity, okay? So that's how you're gonna think of this, as an activity. It's a little time consuming, it's not hard at all, and it's fun. So that's how I like to think of it. So the first thing is you get this adorable little pattern right here. It has all of the numbers and things on it for placement. I'm gonna show you how to do that. But my big tip is take the little plastic that this comes in and use this to protect your pattern. Just place it right there. Then you could just take, oh, I hope I have it, I forgot it. You want to just take some like low tack tape or some washi tape and just stick it right here and right here. So for now, I'm just going to take a little bit of tape. Okay, that works too. And we can just take that, and we're just going to keep it in place right here. And this is going to protect your pattern so that it's not getting all gluey, okay? Because as we're building the layers on the back of this, it will get glue on your pattern, and this is just a nice way to keep it nice. Any kind of sheet protector, piece of plastic will work, but you've got one right here. So we're going to place this right here. We're lining that up, and then the way we can zoom in on this part, Houston, each one is numbered. 1 is right here, and then we got to find number 2 is over here. 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and that is every other color that we're doing here. We're doing blue, green, like that. So we're going to actually start with the cupcake part right up here. We could start right down here, but I want to show you how this works with the little spiral. So pretend we already have this part done right here. I used 3 shades of pink and this really pretty metallic pink right here. And it says in the instructions to cut, full instructions right here, it says to cut your paper into strips that are 30 to 40 centimeters, okay? So that's about 1.18 inches and 1.15 inches. That was a lot of math for me. So I just found it was a lot easier to go ahead and take my paper trimmer, okay, and to cut that into just like a 1-inch strip. Taking a look at my paper trimmer here. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take our paper. You could just very easily cut this in to, I've got both blades here, cut this into 1-inch strips like this. I found that the 1-inch strip worked really, really nicely. And you're just going to take this and fold it in half. And then it also recommends that you use glue stick. And we've got very nice glue stick here at Paper Wishes. This works just great. But I found my preference was to use the Cosmic Shimmer glue, and here's why. It has the greatest ability to bond quickly. It has, I guess, what you'd call like a tooth. It gets into those paper fibers, and it doesn't come apart. Whereas glue stick, I just didn't have that same experience with it. So you just glue it like this. All right, and we're going to assume here that we finished with number 9, so we're going to start over here with number 10. So you would take a little strip here, all right, and oops, I forgot to put my, here it is, I almost started wrong. All right, there we go. So we're going to take our first little strip, and I like to just put glue right like that. And then this is the folded side right here. Always know that the folded side is facing in towards the pattern. And I'm going to place that right there, covering up that number 10. Having a little tiny pair of scissors, also very good to have. Just clip that right like that. And we're choosing 3 colors of paper because within this little swirl, there are 3 colors of blue. So there's dark, medium, and light blue. So you just have to assign 1 color of paper to the color of the blue that you're going to have, okay? Even making like a little key is nice to have. Just have a little piece of paper and maybe take a marker and color dark blue and then put a little piece of your pink paper right there so you don't forget, okay? That's another tip. All right, so you're going to put that one right there. Now we're going up to number 11. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take this paper because I've assigned that to the light blue. And I put that right there. And then we're going to snip away the excess. I just found it's easier to trim it like this. There we go. Now we're going to go over to number 12. All right, so we need another color. We're going to assign that dark blue because this one is the medium blue over here. Fold that. I also found it's easier to go ahead and cut all of your papers and fold them and glue them at once. But don't do more than 1 sheet at a time because there's 3 sheets of this color in the book, and if you do all 3 sheets, you're not going to need them all for this project. So I just cut up 1 sheet at a time. All right, now we're going to go like this. I'm going to put that one right there. And we're going to go snip. All right, so that was number 12. Now we're looking for number 13. That's right over here. That's also that very dark blue color. I'm going to put a little bit right there. See how it kind of overlapped onto my pattern? Well, that's why we have that plastic there. Actually, I'm going to do it like this. Okay. See what we're doing? We're just following those lines. And then here's number 14. And then we've got number 15 up here. just like that. Number 16 is the very dark color. Okay, so you see we're kind of working in a spiral all the way around. I'm going to turn this over. See where we're going with that? It's going to kind of start going in and in and in, just like that. And you guys, it's just a really fun and satisfying activity till you're going to get all the way done and you're going to go all the way to the center, and then you're just taking one of those little strips and gluing it across there. It's really fun. I would definitely encourage you to check that out. We have other iris folding videos on our channel. So you guys, here are all these little projects. So cute, so fun to make. Our money saver is fantastic. It's on the right-hand side of your screen. Definitely check that out. Also, every item that we used is listed down below the video. So if you want to just choose one of the die sets and the paper pad, that's listed down below. You can add it right into your cart. If you're watching us on YouTube, don't worry, we have the link to this Paper Wishes webisode page down below the video in the description box. Just click on that and then it'll take you right over to that webisode page. And hey, while you're there, a thumbs up is always appreciated. It helps people find our channel, and subscribe. We do 4 to 5 videos a week and we wouldn't want you to miss a thing. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.